the song with your heart. Play the song with your heart.
And one time, hey, throw your hands to the sky tonight, cause I think.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Brian from the Courtside View podcast, and today we are going to be recapping the NBA trade.
Man, give me the damn mic. Give me the damn mic. What are you doing?
What is going on?
Man, you need to be more excited. We back? We back in the studio. Matter of fact, finally, your boy Aaron is back in the studio, and we already know we got to celebrate today because the NBA trade deadline. I'm wearing all this stuff. I look like a goofball right now, but you know what? I'm celebrating because right now, all of you fools out here that thought Russell Westbrook will remain on the Lakers, foolish on you, including you. That's why I had to snatch the mic out of your hand, because I didn't want to hear that foolishness no more. Now today, we're going to be celebrating because the Lakers are back. They are back. And all of these teams, y'all were beating up on us. Guess what? It's not sweet no more. It's not sweet no more. And we coming for you. 5-game winning streak coming right now. All these guys, Trailblazers. Please, that's nothing. That's nothing. OKC. Oh, y'all had your little fun. Y'all beat us on LeBron James Day. Okay, he got the all-time leading points. But guess what? It ain't sweet no more. It ain't sweet no more. And we coming for y'all head top too. The Kings. Y'all thought you guys had an answer. Please, it's over for you now. Oh, all the other teams. The only team I'm worried about right now is the Suns, because Kevin Durant, he trying to play spoiler because of LeBron. It's always something. But we'll get back to you later. Here, get your mic. Get your mic.
This is disgusting. Nasty work. He wouldn't have came up in here if they ain't make no trades like that.
Man, Russell Westbrook is gone.
Okay.
The momentum killer is gone.
Who's gonna be the scapegoat now?
The momentum killer is gone, bruh. We got players now. You gave a warrior an army? What the hell is wrong with you guys? You gave a king an army? My man was by himself. Man, what? You gave him citizens as an army. Now he got full-blown, trained guys that are killers, that are ready to serve, ready to protect the king, the warrior himself, LeBron Ramon James.
Full name.
It ain't
nasty.
sweet no more. It ain't sweet.
They just lost to the Bucks last night, by the way.
LeBron wasn't even playing. We didn't have our guys. We didn't even have our horsemen. What are you talking about?
A. Disney was out there.
A.
though,
Disney,
and,
all right, but he wasn't playing for real. Listen, the season starts Saturday. That's all I got to say.
How many games y'all under 500?
Man, it don't even matter because we going on a 5-game win streak starting now.
Y'all gonna beat the Warriors twice in a
Yes,
row?
we are. We going to beat them. No Steph? No Steph?
So?
Please. I ain't worried about the Warriors. I ain't worried about anybody on the schedule
So
coming
you
up.
ain't worried about the Mavs?
Hell no.
You crazy.
Give me the Mavs. Who they going to do? Who going to guard LeBron? Kyrie?
Who's guarding
Luka?
Who's guarding Luka or Kyrie?
Who's guarding Anthony Davis?
He gonna guard himself
Oh
because
my
he's
God.
mentally weak.
Please. We got Jared Vanderbilt. We got D'Lo. We got Mo Bamba. We got Malik Beasley. Oh my God. Couple that with Lonnie Walker and Austin Reeves and I forgot who else. But anywho, we got some guys now. We got guys. No more excuses, Darvin Ham. No more excuses. We gave you the ingredients. We gave you a nice kitchen where you can cook. We gave you some nice utensils. Now make us a meal. Make us a 5-star meal. It's time. We giving you all the ingredients. I don't want to hear Russell Westbrook. The 3-guard lineup with Beverly and Russ and Dennis Schroeder. It's over now. You don't have to do that no more. Because they're not here no more. Beverly is gone. Russ is gone. Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench. So you don't have to do that no more. You have pieces. Execute. Execute.
This man not even a full month ago was ready to throw away the season and was on Instagram looking like he was about to cry because they lost to what game was that y'all lost?
We lost to Boston, I think it was. We lost to the Pelicans.
Yeah, you was ready to give up on the team. Now all of a sudden you came here doing a Cameron cosplay in February, talking about they going on a win streak. This is disgusting.
Listen, man. I'm taking my shade. I'm looking at all you guys right now. All these Western Conference players right now. Man, we putting cases on all y'all asses. Man, we kicking all y'all candy asses out of here right now. The only team I'm worried about is the Suns. Everybody else can get it. Let's play ball. Fuck you talking about? I ain't worried about nobody. The only team I'm worried about is the Suns. We beat the Nuggets twice. One time, I think A Disney was out. We beat them. I ain't worried about nobody. The Clippers. The Clippers.
Y'all haven't beat them in how many years?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Because you know why? Because they always choke in the playoffs. They never show up in the playoffs. Or Kawhi Leonard gets hurt. Or Paul George gets hurt. Why am I worried about the Clippers? Why am I worried about the Clippers? They traded away Luke Kennard for Eric Gordon. Is this Eric Gordon from 2018? Eric Gordon hasn't been that guy since James Harden was on the squad. Why am I worried about the Clippers? They don't have no point guard. They got Bones Highland. Dude can't defend you or me. And I like Bones Highland, but he's not a true point guard. Like, why should I be afraid? Why am I afraid of a team that doesn't play half of the games? Why?
Lakers fan, by the way.
Why am I afraid of them? I'm not. And the fact remains is that the West is sweet. Let's talk about the Grizzlies. Yo. Hey Ja. You saying, hey man, you ain't worried about the West. Are you worried now? First of all, your team made no moves to speak of. So they left you handed. And now the Suns got better. The Lakers got better. We already know the Nuggets. They the number 1 seed. I'm just saying, man, it ain't sweet no more. And you guys, top 3, what are they, top 3, top 4 seed right now? Say goodbye. And then the Pelicans, if they get healthy, I think they're better than you guys as well. So good luck with winning a playoff series. If you can even make it, if you can win a playoff series, good luck with that. Because at the end of the day, you thought it was sweet, and it's not. But anywho, let's get to the NBA trade deadline, and let's react, because a lot of things transpired. This was one of the craziest trade deadlines in NBA history. And the reason why is because of Kevin Durant. That damn Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Oh, man. No, the Nets, they get on my damn nerves. Because they should have done this last summer. This should have happened last summer when Kyrie Irving, he wanted out. Kyrie Irving should be a Laker.
No, we shouldn't.
He should be a freaking Laker. But the Nets are so dumb. Think about this. The package that we gave him was better than what the Mavericks gave him. For the simple fact that the two future picks, 2027, 2029, will probably be top 10 lottery picks. And they went with Dorian Finney-Smith. What was the other one? It was a first-round pick. No, I'm talking about for Kyrie.
For Kyrie.
Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, and a first-round pick. What?
Only one first round?
Yes, only one first-round pick. What is wrong? And you already know they're gonna have Luka, so it's not gonna be a high pick. Because Luka, he the same age as me, and Luka gonna be around for a brick. He gonna be around for 15 years. So you guys traded that because you didn't want Kyrie to get what he wants. You were so mad, Josiah. You were so mad at the fact that Kyrie just flipped his middle finger in your face and said, I want to get the hell out of here. You let the emotions cloud your judgment. And that's why you guys are in the position you are right now.
They just won
against the Bulls. Zach LaVine, he not even cool with the coach. He wanted to get the hell out of here. So I don't want to hear the Chicago Bulls.
Reporters said that was the people said that reported that it always makes up stuff.
Okay, all right, well.
Exactly.
Anywho, they tried to trade him. They tried to trade him for a reason. So I'm just saying.
I think is it his contract expiring or did they pay him? I don't remember.
Well, they did pay him, but they're trying to trade him. But anywho, the Bulls are not a good team.
No.
So that's not a good sort of. I'm not going to say, oh, that was a great win. Like, come on now, that's the Bulls. They're dysfunctional right now. But anywho, NBA trade deadline. Kevin Durant going to the Suns. Do you think that the Suns are the best team in the West?
I mean, it's hard to say no, because when you look at it, they have the most. Well, at least for the starters, they have like the most dudes. Well, the most higher end dudes. You know what I'm saying? They got Book, KD. They still kept Ayton somehow, and they got Chris Paul, who don't really got to do much scoring. Chris Paul gonna have a stat line of 5 points and 15 assists. If y'all gamble, y'all need to take Chris Paul's assist every single night from this to the end of the season.
You gonna have that Rondo numbers.
Yeah, because Chris Paul, he about to be just not score. He not even gonna shoot the ball.
He gonna be a bus rider. Dishing them assists.
Yep.
Ooh.
He gonna be passing out the refreshments on the bus. That's what he gonna be doing. But yeah, the Suns. That's gonna be interesting, man. The Suns. The only problem they have, I guess you could say, is bench depth, but
defense as well.
I mean, yeah,
but I think the defense. I think that they can sort of get around that. But it comes to the bench depth, like you said, you're absolutely right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but then again, when you think about it, they only gave up, one bench player?
They gave up Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges,
who wasn't
and Cam
playing.
Johnson.
Cam Johnson was the only player that came off the bench, so.
And they gave up like 4 future first-round picks.
Which they're going to be high picks anyway, so.
Well, I think
KD's under contract for like 3-4 years.
The Nets are dumb. The Nets are dumb, bro. They could have had Jaylen Brown and some picks and maybe like Marcus Smart, but they say, you know what? Let's wait it out. Let's see how things materialize. And
shoot, they may be able to flip. You heard there was a report. Someone was willing to give a 4 first round picks for Mikal.
I don't believe it. I think that the unprotected. Did they say unprotected?
I don't know.
Because if it's like protected, why even? So what? Like, really?
Listen,
4 protected first round picks? Like,
listen, I think the Nets realized they wasn't winning with this year. So what they did was they loaded up on younger talent that they could also flip in the future for more picks.
Bro,
I don't think they're trying to win now per se.
Bro, first of all, what they were dumb at is thinking that, oh, you trade Kyrie, that Kevin Durant will be down to remain as a Net. Like, dude, he was trying to leave last summer, and by doing that, you didn't think, oh, that wasn't gonna take him off. Come on now, be for real, bro. Like, be.
Did they say he thought he was going to stay?
And then you talking about for this entire year?
Yeah.
I think beginning of the season, I think KD did say that, okay, I'm gonna just play out. I don't remember him necessarily saying, I'm gonna just stay the entire year. I just know that he just decided, all right, I'm coming back. But, bro, like, this is Kevin Durant. He was trying to leave last summer, and he said that, yo, I'm only gonna stay if Sean Marks and Steve Nash bounce. Like, how did you not think that, oh, this was gonna tick Kevin Durant off? Like, what? Like what? Like, who? Sean Marks is he's cooked food, bro. He's cooked food because this is bad. And the owner, he's in his feelings. Like, you can't be in your feelings in this type of business.
Yes, you can if it involves the Lakers.
No, bro.
How much help does LeBron need?
Now it's how much help does LeBron need?
He need to go. He need to get it done.
Man, get out of here, bro.
He got to put the team
on
his back.
You don't watch the games.
I've watched more Laker games than probably any other team.
So,
because they always on prime time.
So, on Christmas Day, what was that all about? Was that on LeBron, or was that just atrocious?
What game was Christmas Day again?
Remember, it's Christmas. Mavericks against the Mavericks. When Darvin Ham put that 5-guard lineup. Was that on LeBron, or was that on the coach? Was that on the general manager not putting the best players around him?
He the GOAT, get it done.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with this. He the GOAT. First of all, you and me don't think he's the GOAT. Number 2, LeBron fans they obviously think he's the GOAT for some whatever reason. But LeBron is only one man, and he's 38. Stop with all this nonsense. If Giannis was in the same predicament, he would not be thriving. Just like LeBron is not thriving. Because they don't have the right pieces around him. And now he got pieces. Now he got people that he can work with that are rotational pieces. Troy Brown is not a rotational piece. Dennis Schroeder is not a starting point guard. This man should be a 6-man, a backup
like
PG.
20-something points
Bro,
last night.
he's a 6-man masquerading as a starting PG. He's not consistent at all. And then we had other guy, what was it, Patrick Beverly, who's, come on now, bro. Like, he's not good.
What team he got traded to?
Magic.
Didn't they buy him out?
It's
plan
reported
to.
that they plan to buy him out, and he'll probably go to Minnesota. So, anywho,
Not a mood.
Anyway, I don't want to get too much to the Lakers because there's so much other stuff that happened. So yeah, the Clippers, they acquiesced sort of a trade for Eric Gordon and Bones Highland.
They got Mason Plumlee.
They got Mason Plumlee.
Finally, they got a backup center.
Yeah, they got a backup bid, not too bad, but he's when it comes to shooting,
playmaker.
Yeah, he can do a lot of different things, but when it comes to shooting, he's not that guy.
He can rebound and he can pass. That's all they need.
Yeah, you're right.
Because once Zubac got off the floor, them rebounds, it was PG and Kawhi getting most of them rebounds.
But I don't think they really addressed like what they really needed, and that's a point guard that can give them the ball. They don't have a point guard that can give them the ball, and that's the problem. And they got rid of Reggie. They got rid of Reggie Jackson and John Wall.
Do not be surprised if Russell is announced that he's signing to the Clippers.
I hope so. Please, hey Russ, go to the Clippers, my guy. Go to the Clippers. You don't have to leave LA. You can just go down the hall in the basement of that team, and I'm telling you, it's right there.
I think he'd fit more with the Clippers than the Lakers.
How so?
Because thing about the Lakers is, like, when you play with LeBron, Russ can't get away with the stuff that he used to do. But when you play with the Clippers, you might be able to get away with this stuff now and then.
How so?
Listen. First of all, PG and Russ already have that kind of teammate connection.
The same guy that left him high and dry, stabbed him behind the back, and went to the guy that he wants him to play with, Kawhi Leonard. Come on now, bro.
So?
Come on now, bro.
Russ probably don't care about that.
Oh, okay.
You see how they shipped him up out of there shortly after, too.
Man, get out of here, bro.
Listen, I don't think it'd be a super bad fit.
Paul George, man, he snaked Russell Westbrook. That was a snake move. Come on now. Stabbed him behind the back. He went behind his back talking to Kawhi. It's like, oh, yeah, let's team up right now.
Didn't Kyrie do like the same thing to LeBron when he said KD is finally a dude? He said that he could hit that shot too.
Yeah.
And then y'all still wanted him on the Lakers?
I mean, originally I didn't want him on the Lakers because I was like, dude is a tyrant. But then I saw him play half the season. I was like, okay, he bought in. He can make some things work. And he won a championship with LeBron. So, all right, let's make it work. But, anywho, back to just the Clippers. And I just think that the moves that they made doesn't really move the needle that much, in my opinion. I just don't think that Bones Highland, will he crack the playoff rotation?
Yes.
He will. You think so? You really do?
Yeah, because people on the Clippers can play defense.
So
the reason the Nuggets second unit, they ain't really have no defensive guys.
Okay. If you look at
it, you can disguise Bones in that defensive scheme a little bit.
Okay. You got Norman Powell. Who else? You got Mason Plumlee now, Eric Gordon, and who else on the team? Robert Covington.
I'm surprised they didn't deal him away.
Yeah, because he hasn't been playing up to par this season.
Well, he hasn't really been playing much at all.
They gave up. I forgot how many picks they gave up for him.
They still got Ain't Moore still on there in the team?
Marcus?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Marcus still on there.
Terrence Mann.
That's another guy.
They wasn't going to – I think who was trying to trade?
They were trying to trade for – it was somebody on Toronto, but –
Oh, Fred VanVleet.
But they didn't want to give up Terrence Mann.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, because Fred VanVleet, I'm sorry. I'm not a believer. I'm not really believing. Like last year, okay, but this year he's sort of taking a step back from a just statistical standpoint and also efficient standpoint, and also he's undersized.
Yeah.
So I'm not really too much of a believer. He's not really a good defender. He's more of an
He
average
actually
defender.
is pretty decent defender.
He's an average defender. I would say on like a championship level team, he won't be a liability, but he's not like a difference maker.
Okay.
He'll hold his man, but he's not like a difference maker. But he's undersized. Then let's go to some other moves. So the Lakers, they traded Thomas Bryant to the Nuggets. A nice backup big for the Nuggets, but he doesn't play no defense. Like,
Trust me, I know.
even when he tries to play defense, he still gets cooked because he's too small. He's not big enough to handle bigs, and so. But he can make some plays. He can score a little bit. He can shoot the ball as well. Like when Anthony Davis was out, he was putting up monster numbers. So he's a nice backup big, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to play him with Jokic because Jokic can't play defense either. So So Nuggets, it's okay, it's all right, but again, it's not moving the needle. Then we have other trades as well. It's just
The Warriors got Gary Payton II back. I like that move a lot.
Yeah, 5 second-round picks. My goodness.
Well, they pretty much got him for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really lose anything.
It was a lot of like
Reunions.
a lot of teams giving up second-round picks.
Because they're useless.
That's true, but it's funny that these organizations, they're like, okay, we'll take the second-round picks.
Because they're probably going to trade them away next year.
Yeah.
Over the summer.
And then depending on the team, you also have to realize that if you're a team that's known to
Compete.
draft players in the second round and develop them, let's say the Lakers or maybe the Warriors or somebody, then they become valuable. Then they'll be like, okay, we'll take the second round picks. But if you're a team that never really has thrived in drafting and developing second round picks, then the second round picks are meaningless. But then again, they were able to trade them, so it is what it is.
It's crazy how much the talent discrepancy fades in just a span of 2 rounds in the NBA. Compared, you could find like Pro Bowl level players in like the 6th round in the NFL.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of crazy.
But there's always a diamond in the rough in the second round, but it's really hard. Cam Thomas is one of those guys.
Yeah.
The way he's been scoring 40 in 3 straight games, my goodness, on this Linsanity run.
He said, ain't nothing funny.
Yeah, ain't nothing funny. But, yeah, all right. And then we have John Wall's going back to Houston, which is just funny after what he said on the podcast. But he'll get bought out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He'll get waived or something like that. I saw a compilation, and there was in the group chat, they were like, yeah, this is the reason why John Wall was probably let go. And it's just like a turnover compilation. I haven't really seen the Clippers like that much, so I can't really say if John Wall has been terrible with the Clippers or not. But all the things I'm hearing, he didn't play up to par.
From all the Clippers fans, he hasn't been good.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate. I hope we get a Wizards reunion. Why you making that face?
Anywho,
Why you don't want that reunion?
Because it's just a way to get money into the seats, and no.
Come on, man. See Bradley Beal and John Wall one more time. See that reunion? Come on.
Been there, done that.
All right, man.
It would feel good for about 2 games until we're like, oh, this ain't working.
Okay. All right, whatever. But and then Reggie Jackson, I think he got traded to the Charlotte Hornets, I believe, and he's gonna get bought out, planning to get bought out. And I'm hearing rumors of the Nuggets or the Suns. I'm leaning towards the Suns.
That probably makes a lot of sense.
I'm leaning toward, even though they do have Cameron Payne, but he's hurt right now. I'm leaning towards the Suns, get some depth in the point guard position. He could score as well. So, especially since Chris Paul, he's dealing with injuries. He's old now. You want to have more point guard depth. So, I'm thinking they'll probably go to the Suns. And then some other things as well. If I'm trying to remember correctly. James Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder, he's going to the Bucks. They gave up 5 second-round picks. A lot of second-round picks. He's going to the Bucks.
I like it.
I think he brings depth
And defense, which the Bucks needed in the second unit.
I saw a tweet that said the idea of Jay Crowder sounds good until you get him. And he starts playing. He's like, oh, he's a 3-and-D guy. And then you see him play, and it's like, he's not living up to par.
So,
But-
Giannis ain't going to allow it.
But yeah, he'll be a nice addition. I think he brings depth to the team. They need some depth. They've been dealing with injuries, so nice little player. And I'm trying some other moves. There's some other moves that happen. Let me search it up right now.
I think the Mavs might have traded for someone else. I know they kept Christian Wood, which was people thought he was getting traded. I don't know why they thought that. He's averaging like 20 points.
Oh, Christian Wood. That is true.
Who, man? I'm surprised the Celtics got.
Oh yeah, that was.
They got Mike Muscala.
I think it was some bad.
And the
It was
Raptors got
let me
Jakob
see.
Poeltl.
Oh yeah,
I remember playing on the Raptors in my career back in 2K17. He was on there.
Yeah. The Celtics did get Mike Muscala. They traded Justin Jackson and 2 second-rounders. Like, I mean, Mike Muscala could shoot, but
yeah, he was tearing y'all up.
yeah, he was. Everybody. Hey man, listen, the game LeBron broke the scoring record. You could tell the team was just not in it from the jump. I was like, yo, what is this, bruh? What are y'all doing? And then you see the trades going down. They probably like, man, we probably gonna be out of here.
Yeah, Pat Bev's tweet was hilarious.
Yeah, but Mike Muscala, and then the Jacob Poeltl, the Toronto, and then we had Josh Hart. He went to New York.
Oh yeah, right.
For Cam Reddish. Ski.
I like that move.
Former Lakers Svi Mikhailuk, and I think a lottery protected first round pick, 2023. So that's interesting. Do you think, I don't know, did the Knicks get fleeced? Because I heard that Josh Hart wasn't really playing that great.
Well, Cam Reddish wasn't playing at all, so
They're looking at potential. I'm assuming with the Trailblazers, I guess, give Cam Reddish more opportunity to play. Maybe he might thrive. But I don't know. It's just a bunch. I like Josh Hart. He brings a lot of toughness. He can shoot. He can score a little bit. He can drive to the basket. He can play defense. But I haven't heard a whole lot of great things from him coming out from Portland. I haven't heard anything.
You don't really hear much of anything coming out of Portland, really.
Yeah, so I can't really say that much about how good of a trade it was. I do know that him and Jalen Brunson.
The way I see
reunited.
it, they gave away a player that don't play for a player that can play. That's a W.
He's a rotational piece.
Yeah.
And he can play defense and knock down a shot. So it's a good move for the Knicks. The pick, giving up the pick, it's
unprotected or protected?
It's protect. It's a lottery protected.
Okay.
So it is what it is. All right.
Knicks ain't gonna be in the lottery anyway.
So then let's go with a bunch of mid. Let's go. Let's see here.
A bunch of mid.
Yeah, a bunch of mid. Matisse Thybulle, he's going to Portland.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't the Sixers do something?
That's wow.
Matisse, he's been like, he's just out there sometimes.
He can't. He's basically Andre Robertson. But
I'm surprised he's still in the league. I saw the
he was on the
news
G
about
League.
him. I was like, he's still in the league.
Yeah, he's in the G League. Yeah, he's pretty much just Matisse Thybulle, but with a better track record. Like more people are respect him for some reason, even though he can't shoot. But yeah, and then we also have Indiana Pacers. They traded for George Hill. Serge Ibaka.
I'm glad the freaking Bucks got off George Hill. He was, man.
Oh my God,
goodness.
bro! Last year, man, I already know he was unplayable. He was awful.
Yeah,
dude was trash. But yeah, George Hill. They put him back in Indiana. Serge Ibaka. I think Serge Ibaka is gonna get bought out. And then
they need to buy both of them out.
Yeah, pretty much. And then Jordan Nwora. And then 3 second-round picks. So, again, second-round picks. It's just like a bunch of second-round picks. And then Brooklyn, they got back 2 second-round picks as well. And then, let's see, Nuggets, they got 2 second-round picks from the Clippers for Bones Highland. James Wiseman. Okay, so three-way trade. First of all, I thought that Saddiq Bey was going to go to
Sadiq
stay.
Bey.
Yeah, but then I found out no, it's a three-way trade, and the Warriors get back 5 second-round picks. Kevin Knox. Detroit Pistons get James Wiseman, and then the Atlanta Hawks get Sadiq Bey. So I like the trade for Atlanta. You get another forward who can score, get his own shot. I think Detroit, James Wiseman. I mean, he's the second overall
They got
pick.
like 5 bigs on the roster.
Yeah, potential. Maybe if you can get him in there, get him playing time, maybe he'll do some things. But
I think the Warriors saved like $30 million on a luxury tax by getting rid of him,
yeah,
and $7 million on a salary cap, and he wasn't really good. So
he wasn't really
and
producing.
they get back a dude that actually performed well in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So W to me.
Yeah, and they got Golden State got Kevin Knox and 5 second-round picks. So, I guess it's all right. So Memphis got Luke Kennard.
That's actually a good pickup.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's like a guy that can shoot.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think that Luke Kennard. I'm shocked
I
that
think he might be better than Eric.
Yeah,
Gordon.
I was about to say. I was like, I actually think
He
Luke
shoots
Kennard is better.
Higher 3-point percentage.
Yeah, if this was Eric Gordon from 2019, then I would say I would pick Eric Gordon. But this is Eric Gordon like 4 years removed from going back to the Western Conference Finals. Like, I'm not really a believer that much in Eric Gordon. We'll have to see, but they did get back 3 second-round picks. So I guess that's cool. But then Houston got Danny Green, who's going to get probably bought out.
Yeah.
And Devontae Graham's going to San Antonio. Josh Richardson is going to the Pelicans.
That's interesting.
That's
Devontae
interesting.
Graham was terrible. They had to get rid of. That's a W just for getting rid of him.
He hasn't been good since LaMelo took his starting spot.
He's just too short.
Yeah, he's just not consistent.
That's the short argument ain't even because Jose Alvarado is better than
He
him.
just can't shoot. He can't shoot. He can't score efficiently, So, yeah, and that's pretty much it. I mean, we haven't the Kyrie whole trade. Do you think that the Kyrie Mavs? How do you feel about the Mavs getting Kyrie? You think that was a good thing?
Yes, absolutely.
Explain.
Okay, first, the one complaint or one thing people try to dunk on this trade is that, oh, Kyrie and they demand the ball too much. Like, you fool. Did y'all not see how Kyrie played when LeBron was in Cleveland? It's going to be nearly the same thing. Y'all act like Kyrie can't spot up, shoot, or move off ball. Like, y'all think he's just an ISO player. Like, Kyrie will have no problem taking a few possessions off to let Luka cook. And it's funny because I think Luka leads the league in like first point quarters, and Kyrie leads the league in fourth quarter points. And we all know when Luka gets to the fourth quarter, he gets burnt out because he has to carry too much of the offense. Now you got a guy you could be like, okay, I'm going to lean on you, and I'm going to just be more of a playmaker this quarter. So I think this is going to work very well.
I like the trade for the Mavs for the simple fact that even if, let's say, Kyrie leaves, you only gave up 1 first-round pick. You gave up Dorian Finney-Smith and Spencer Dinwiddie. So you got their contracts off the books. You could just sign other guys like them.
Yep.
So I like the trade. Listen, risk reward. It's not much risk. Even though it's Kyrie Irving, it's not much risk. You didn't give up much. So that's why when I said it was dumb for the Nets to accept this trade instead of the Lakers trade, the Mavs, this is a home run because you're not really risking much. And Kyrie Irving, he's played with James Harden, who has the ball a lot. He's played with LeBron James, who needs the ball a lot. And he's thrived. He can play without the ball. He can shoot the ball. He can create his own shot. This is a slam dunk. Now, from just the Mavs, how are they going to be able to defend? That's a question mark. This is not the Suns where I believe some of the players on the starting lineup, but they can defend. They're not great defenders, but they can defend. On the Mavericks, it's a different story. Those guys, not much defenders. So that'll be a question mark, but I like the Kyrie deal for the Mavs. Mark Cuban, he was smart, just saying, you know what, the hell of it. Let's see if Luka, he can thrive with another guy, another star player. Because Luka, he hasn't had that guy. And you want to make Luka happy. You want to do everything possible to show that we are a team that wants to compete for a championship. Because he's been getting frustrated. Luka, last year, They made the conference championship, conference finals, but they haven't added anything really. Like
Brunson was
Christian
a
Wood.
ghost.
Christian Wood he's all right. Like he's all right, but he needs another guy that he can say, I give the ball to, and he's gonna go get his. And they have that, and we'll just have to see how things sort of materialize. But they did beat the Clippers last night. Was it 2 nights ago? Which was wow. They ain't really have much, and they beat the Clippers. So yeah, good move for the Mavs. And shame on you, Nets.
You did humanity a good service.
Rotten hell. Anywho, so that'll do it for the NBA trade deadline. I want to talk about what happened on Tuesday. LeBron James is the all-time leading scorer.
Yep.
How about it? How about it, man? You know, the festivities, all that stuff. It was a lot of stars there. There's a lot of celebrities there. His whole family was there, friends, colleagues. It was a beautiful sight. It was a really beautiful sight. I'm glad that he was able to break it on that day.
Yep.
Don't have to do it against the Bucks or anything like that. The ticket prices, man, they were like north of 70,000. So I think it was courtside seat. So you do your due diligence and break it that night, because you're going to have some angry customers if you weren't going to be able to do it. And he broke the record in 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? 36 points in 3 quarters. But then he only had 2 points in the 4th quarter. But, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. What was interesting was Anthony Davis' reaction, but he sort of described it that he was more so angry that he wasn't on the floor per se, and that they were down in the game, because he wanted to be there in that moment. He wanted to be there to, on the floor, see his guy get the scoring record. He don't want to be left out, and so people were trying to make a big deal. Oh, he was jealous. Oh, he was envious.
No, he just wanted to win.
Bro, he wanted to win, and he wanted to be out here to be. So, he wanted to be the first person to celebrate LeBron getting the record. He wanted to be a part of history. So I understand why he would be frustrated. And I didn't make too much about it. But, yeah, LeBron, he's the all-time leading scorer now.
Yep.
Is he the GOAT? I don't think he's the
Fantastic
GOAT.
accomplishment.
You see, you're a hater.
What?
You're such a hater. Because you were like, you tweeted. No, I don't think you tweeted it, but I know in the group chat. You were like, all right, can we get on with the game already?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. This is the all-time.
They stopped. They could have did that after the game.
No, bro. No.
I guess Kareem would have been asleep on the sideline if they waited for the rest of the game. They could have at least waited for the quarter to end.
We got to embrace the moment, my guy.
It was like 11 seconds. They couldn't wait to the end of the quarter.
No. We gotta embrace the moment. We gotta experience it, man. Like, the dude is the all-time leading scorer. Nobody thought that another basketball player would be able to break Kareem's record. That is a major accomplishment.
Yeah,
that's one of the great feats in all of sports. Think about that for a second. So you have to stop the game 4, 5, 10 minutes and celebrate such an accomplishment. They did it for Steph. Why can't they do it for LeBron? You weren't saying that about Steph?
Actually, kind of was.
What? No. When?
They stopped the game. That's kind of interesting.
That was kind of interesting. But you said something different about LeBron. You was like, can we get on with the game? Like, nah, you ain't say that for Steph. See what I mean? Your LeBron hate mode just keeps coming out every time LeBron does something.
How was that hate?
It is,
wanting
bro.
the game to be,
at
least get to the end of the quarters before doing all that.
Bro, come on now,
They still had to play like 11 seconds of basketball.
So what?
Then to go to the fourth.
So
that was stupid.
No, it wasn't, bro. No, it wasn't. If you broke the all-time points record, wouldn't you want to stop the game to celebrate real quick?
After the quarter was over.
Oh, stop it, bro. Oh, stop it. And then LeBron, funny enough, he I think it was a few games before. Somebody asked him
months ago.
Somebody asked him, "Will you cry when you break the scoring record?" And he was like, "No, I'll cry when I win a championship, but scoring record."
We all know LeBron's my MO when it comes to lying and stuff. He probably didn't. He probably actually meant it though. But like when you in that type of moment, it's just like
You don't know.
Everything just comes in all at once, and it's just like the emotions build up. It's a little too much to handle.
Yeah, it was electric. I'm just mad that the team had to lose because the fans were they were engaged in the game. Like you could hear, they were like defense.
It was cheering after every bucket and all that. Yeah,
defense. But the team they didn't care.
OKC said we don't care about none of that. We getting this win,
bro. I was just like, man, we should be winning this game, but these dudes just don't want to be there. They don't want to be there, and I already knew about Shea.
I think they was too worried about getting the record instead of winning the game.
And Darvin Ham, he was just chilling. He was just chilling. He was just vibing on the bench. He was like, you know what? I'm just chill.
He was a fan. He wasn't even a coach at that point.
I'm gonna just watch LeBron break this record. It is what it is.
Let LeBron cook.
And it's crazy because I think in the fourth quarter they tied up the game at one point, and then all of a sudden they didn't want to play no more.
8-0 run or something like that.
And all of a sudden they didn't want to play no more. I'm just like, yo, do you guys want to win the game? Like LeBron broke the record. Do you want to win the game now? Like, isn't that what we trying to do? They didn't want to do it. And then Russell Westbrook.
You know what's funny? I think all the other times, like he passed up Jordan,
he lost.
And he lost like every time he passed up the top 3-4 guys.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That's why I'm kind of nervous on Sunday, but we'll get into the football later.
Yeah, but so like the thing is, there were some other things that happened. Like Russell Westbrook, he took his time before going on the bench. Like, cause what
was he doing,
bro? It was, and then there was like a report that Darvin Ham and Russell Westbrook got in a shouting match during halftime, whatever. So yeah, Russell Westbrook needed to go. Thank God, he's gone. That's why I'm celebrating. That's why I'm wearing this right now. But anywho, shout out to LeBron, all-time leading scorer. Dude's one of the greatest talents we ever seen. Chosen one. He was cemented when he was 16 on the cover of Sports Illustrated. He's lived up to expectations. He's
exceeded expectations.
Yeah, lived up and exceeded expectations. He is one of the greats, one of the greatest athletes of all time. He's done everything he needed to do. When he retires, I don't think he'll have any sort of regrets or anything like that. He shouldn't have any regrets because
I think he will, because being the type of competitor he is. I'm pretty sure he's going to regret 2011 for the rest of his life.
But, he is a competitor. But, yeah, LeBron, he's done everything. So, shout out to you, man. But let's get
except win defensive player of the year.
Oh, brother, here we go with the hate. You can't help yourself.
I put my life in these sentences. Fucking right, it's either that or life sentences. I'm relatives with Benjamin